Assalomu alaykum aziz vatandoshlar. Men Hasanov Jo'rabek, Yaponiyadagi O'zbekiston yoshlar assotsiatsiyasidan. Bugun Tokyoning markazida Yaponiyada O'zbekiston Innovatsiya kunlari bo'lib o'tyapti. Bugungi tashkilotni, bugungi seminarni tashkil qilishdan asosiy maqsadimiz Yaponiya tajribasini, Yaponiyadagi startaplarni rivojlantirish tajribasini O'zbekistonga tatbiq qilish, Yaponiyadagi vatandoshlarimiz orasida tadbirkorlik ruhiyatini rivojlantirish. O'ylaymanki aziz vatandoshlar, bugun mana bu seminarda siz umumiy Yaponiyadagi startaplar qanday rivojlanadi, umumiy ma'lumotga ega bo'lasiz va o'zingiz ham bir kun kelib o'zingizni shaxsiy kompaniyangizga asos olasiz degan umiddamiz. Demak vatandoshlar, mana biz CIC Cambridge Innovation Centerga yetib keldik. Qani ketdik, ichkarida nima bor ekan ko'ramiz. CIC Tokyoda bugungi kunda 200 ga yaqin kompaniyalar joylashgan. Mana shu binoning 15-16-qavatida. Mana bu yerda siz o'sha kompaniyalarning logolarini ko'rishingiz mumkin. Nafaqat bu yerda har xil sohadagi kompaniyalar, balki shahar markazlarini ham ko'rishingiz mumkin. Masalan, mana bu yerda Hamamatsu shahri bor yoki Utsunomiya shahri bor. Bundan tashqari universitetlar. Ya'niki faqatgina kompaniya emas, bu yerda o'sha har xil sohalardagi odamlarni bir joyga yig'ish, community yasash haqida gap ketyapti. Aziz vatandoshlar, sizlarga bitta sirni ochib o'tamiz. Mana bu Transport Corporation kompaniyasi vatandoshimiz Fariza Abidova tomonidan tashkil etilgan. Bu ham mana shu yerda.
Assalomu alaykum. Mening ismim Fariza Abidova. Men Samarqand shahridan kelganman Yaponiyaga. Yaponiyaga kelib 17 yil bo'ldi. Hozir men Tokyo shahrida kompaniya ochib 5 yildan beri Yaponiya va Yevropaning katta kompaniyalarini innovatsiya strategiyasini birga ishlab chiqarib. Let me explain my business in English because I cannot explain well both in my native language, Tajik or Uzbek. English is much better for me to communicate regarding the business. My company basically helps large companies in Europe and Japan on the innovation strategy building. We help them create their projects, KPIs, roadmaps, schedules. Then we help them find technologies both from Europe and Japan, and we work on smart city projects, mobility, logistics, mainly heavy industry companies. And we also opened our branch office in Switzerland last year, so we are connecting Japan and Europe on open innovation right now. But I have many project ideas and future goals to help Uzbekistan create startup ecosystem and innovation ecosystem as well, also in Uzbekistan. And hopefully we can bring our expertise and network both of Europe and Japan to Uzbekistan to make Uzbekistan human capital the main assets of Uzbekistan for their innovation. I would be working closely with our ambassador who visited us today and looking forward to working with you on many interesting projects. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uzbekistan has its people because where people are very hardworking and curious and very humble, right? And it's very important. And I believe that if there is right environment and support, there could be a lot of entrepreneurs coming up from there because there is no language barrier and they're already globally minded from the childhood, right? So I think Uzbekistan, if they support strategically, like supporting AI analysts or big data analysts, something that they understand language so they can understand high-level programming as well. And so many different countries, not only Japan and Europe, from my experience, like really struggling with finding AI programmers or machine learning programmers or data scientists, like highly skilled programmers, right? And they could easily collaborate with Japan or Europe and US on exactly that. That's one of my ideas, but I wanted to discuss today.
Yeah, I think that's a very important point, and because the third piece of factor I was going to mention is the collocation of engineers and programmers and those who have potential use cases. So on the cluster of AI engineers and programmers only probably wouldn't fly. And you need to be surrounded by various types of potential users of those applications. And here, actually, we have experts from life science, smart city, energy, and consumer service, etc. So as AI programmer, well, we accept all high potential innovators, good innovators. But naturally, we have a very good and diverse mix.
It's natural.
Yes.
It's introductions. For example, I'm here, right? And I invite my clients, my friends here. I show them, and that's how I think the community is growing, through the word of mouth introduction.
Right. And probably the last, but not the least, key success factor is the frequency of activities of various sorts. So probably many event organizers claim that they run the largest event, but just one time every year. That doesn't probably work. It's more important to have kind of regular event series so that people can join quite frequently and start connecting with others.
So there is every week there is a venture cafe.
So every week there is a venture cafe, and since the launch of this site, we have conducted more than 280 now.
280.
Yeah, 280 events. So it's almost like one event every day of various kinds.
Only Tuesday we have the venture cafe gathering, but other days we have this kind of pitch events or the other innovation-related events. For example, those large contests. Contests are one of those events we're having.
Such a great center is functioning here in Tokyo. I was following it because I told you Fariza-san's Facebook page, and there she is always meeting with some people talking on innovation. So then I got interested in it. And now being here today, it really impressed me a lot. That is the centers we kind of centers were told us, for example, in 2018, 2019, when the president was visiting the different regions in Uzbekistan, and he was mentioning, let's do these co-working centers, let's do the IT centers, and the like people who were living there were not understanding it yet. You know, for co-working, we were just thinking, just make some space and everybody could come and no, it's not like that. It is now I understand that it should be next to these centers where innovative centers where everybody should be there. Otherwise, just making a place for the entrepreneurs to come and go, that will not make any sense. So now I understand the core of what he was saying to us in 2018 and 19.
The president already knew.
He knew
what
these
needs
things.
to be done.
Yes, but all the governors and everybody was trying to do is not, I think, what he wanted now. Now I watching the CIC today and having quite.
Mana aziz vatandoshlar, bugun Tokyoning qoq markazida joylashgan CIC Cambridge Innovation Center bilan tanishib chiqdik. Bugungi uchrashuvda muhtaram elchimiz Abdurahmonov Musimxo'ja aka O'zbekiston haqida aytib berdilar. Shuning bilan birgalikda ushbu tadbirga 10 ga yaqin vatandoshlarimiz qatnashdi. Bu albatta tarixiy bir startaplar, ya'ni chet elda o'zbekistonliklar bir startap ochish uchun bir joyga yig'ilishi tarixiy bir voqea. Mana bugungi kunimiz kelajakdagi o'zbekistonliklarning tadbirkorlik ishini amalga oshirishga bir yaxshi bir turtki bo'ladi degan umidamiz. Va sizlar bilan katta bir rejalarni amalga oshiramiz degan umidamiz. Barchangizga rahmat.